things. So I asked, how do we build new towers when we are still paying rent on ground one? We need proper system that seven says. The ruler is better to the center. My dear audience, tell me, are we going to keep stepping for one creditor? What will she do that is not your business? The answer is no. Because sometimes wisdom is very well to pause, not way to plunge. Case one, settle. Case two, infrastructural readiness. Nigeria energy sector is delayed to structural readiness. According to the NERC in 2022, it was stated that the national grid has a capacity of 13,000 megawatts, and yet the actual delivery struggles to cross over 5,000 megawatts. Total transmission collapse. Even the Ajaokuta, Kaduna, and Kano gas pipeline that was projected over $2.8 billion struggles to be completed years after launch. So tell me, if Nigeria cannot maintain its current power infrastructure, and even my opponent cannot go for an exam because national grid collapse, then how feasible is a nationwide gas monetization drive? Because sometimes, no matter how beautiful your plan may look on paper, even darkness helps theory. Case two, settled. Case three, what between audience? Case three, national priorities. The Nigeria economy, the Nigeria economy depends heavily on crude oil, which contributes about 70%, of government revenue and more than 85% of export earnings. More than 85% of export earnings. Monetization may sound fascinating, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. If I want to cancel resources and political will in way of stabilizing economy, which is the backbone of our current economy. Oh dear, do we really want that? The answer is no. Because and let me ask you, monetization is not exactly free. Energy production emits a significant amount of CO2. Why gas to liquid processes are energy intensive. Let, let's face the facts. Let's face the facts. Before we rush to politicize our gases, don't you think the leakage in our pipelines and power? Because sometimes, because sometimes it's not just about blocking gases for export. It's about fixing the light that won't stay that can go on for duration, not for some few hours. Case three, finalize. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, monetization may sound dazzling in theory, but in reality, it is practical and premature. Wherein on the other hand, although imperfect, wherein on the other hand, although imperfect, is cheaper, faster, and more sustainable in our present context. While my opponent may change the illusion of equal, I stand on the truth and the truth only. Nigeria cannot secure its energy future, a project cannot fund, and infrastructure cannot improve. So I tell you this, if Peter were to hold the cabinet at work, that will put on the challenge that cannot be this. When the Department of Petroleum Engineering, I will let you get a good one. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for now. Can we have the first? If I'm right, the person who just spoke is from what level? 300 level. All right, so can we have the first speaker from 200 level? From 200 level. We are taking our time, please. You can begin.
Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison once said, we will make electricity so cheap that even the rich, it's only rich man that will burn candles. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to discuss the pressing matter in Nigeria today, flaring versus monetization. Flaring versus monetization. natural gas is Nigeria's most viable pathway to energy, to sustainable energy security. I'll be proving my point with these 3 points. But first, before we go into them, let's define our first two terms. According to the according to the International Energy Agency, energy security is the energy security is the affordability of energy, the sustainable energy. What flaring is the burning of gas associated with oil extraction, and monetization is conversion monetization is conversion of economic assets to economic values or money. Now, for my first 3 points, Nigeria has a capacity. Nigeria has 23 gas power plants with a capacity, the total capacity of 1,000 megawatts of electricity. But yet, still, we don't produce any electricity here. Just last week, at the national power dialogue, the Eco Electricity Distribution Company, Eco Electricity Distribution Company, the Eco Electricity Distribution Company audit compliance officer was quoted saying Nigeria sharing is an economic asset, and that we should always, and she advocated use of modular fuels and modular fuels and on-site power plants in place sites. That's so. And for my second point, for my second point, for my second point, Nigeria, use of the monetization of natural gas allows for better environmental sustainability programs, and it improves the sustainability and environmental impact of natural gas when compared to flaring, which releases methane and carbon dioxide during flaring. According to a 2024 report by GOL, flaring causes local air hotspots, which causes measurable health impact during in remote communities that is located at. While monetization, which is used to mitigate flaring, allows the pollutants to be dispersed through a border region of through a border region of through a border region of the area, and that allows it to meet the local air standardity and and gases like gases like and natural gas can also be used to create gases like LPG, CNG, and LP and LNG, which are more favorable to the environment than flaring is, as they cause reduced emission. Why also methane of natural gas can also be used to create clean energy sources like hydrogen, which put Nigeria on the map on the transition to low carbon energy system. For my third point, you might think I'm starting from the scratch, but no, they are not. The Nigerian government has started implementing policies that actively follow
18 more seconds.
Nigeria has started implementing policies like the PIA, Petroleum Industry Act, the policy, methane reduction policy, and the Nigeria government has also implemented programs like the natural gas flaring commercialization programs,
10 seconds.
which gives incentives to private firms, to establish electric hubs
Time up.
in place sites. My name remains Afla Biola.
Thank you. Alright, so can we have the second speaker from 311? Can start.
Audience. I find it very amusing when my opponent says that flaring damages the environment and proceed to yak on about greenhouse gas as though theory approved on paper. Well, that's a beautiful idea, but this is reality. This is reality. Nigeria is not Norway. Norway can afford a full gas monetization because they have a very good infrastructure, stable electricity, and no pipeline theft. The energy sector are built on discipline and order, not on fallacy. While my opponents are living in fantasy, engineers, businessmen, and analysts engineers, businessmen, and analysts know one simple truth. In a world of flaring and monetization, safety, in a world of flaring and monetization, safety and reality must always come before ideas and fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today like a saturated reservoir under 0 psi to tell you that monetization is not a viable option. Now, let's begin. Now, let's begin. Gas flaring. Gas flaring is the burning of methane during oil extraction. Flaring helps the operator to reduce pressure and to reduce pressure and to manage flooding. Do you even know that unflared gas produces methane, which produces methane, which traps heat, which traps 80 times heat than CO2, which has 80 times it which has 80 times it than CO2. So when we burn this gas, we are actually saving the economy. We are actually saving the environment. We are actually saving the environment from future threats. This I call environmental intelligence. Work with me in Nigeria. Work with me in Nigeria. Turning flare gas into energy is not just difficult, it is extremely expensive. The Nigerian Gas Master Plan estimates this project to cost over $25 billion. Do you know what that means? Even if we have the funds, which is a very big if, we don't have the infrastructure facility or the maintenance to keep this stuff rolling. Without the structure, monetization, which is my opponent's dream, becomes a failed fantasy. However, to install flaring stacks just takes a few million. Keep working with me in a country. Keep working with me in a country where keep working with me in a country where pipelines are damaged. In a country where pipelines are damaged and there's no stable market, trying to sell off the gas is not just waste, it's not just progress, it is risky.
Just seconds more.
Let's finally let's go to Russia. Let's go to Russia, a country with a stable infrastructural facility and still burning gas. How much more Nigeria with very weak infrastructural facility and no stable electricity? Ladies and gentlemen, flaring is what saves our future. You, me, and my opponent. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have the second person for 211?
Ladies and gentlemen, in the global race for sustainable energy, Nigeria stands at crossroads with vast natural resources and ever-growing energy demand. But among this energy availability, natural gas, in its form LNG, CNG, and LPG, emerges as Nigeria's most valuable pathway to sustainable energy. Now, according to the International Energy Agency, global organizations and climate funds are recognizing natural gas as a transition fuel for emerging economies, even Nigerian companies like Proline Energy, whose main vision is to become an innovator of natural gas. This will lead Nigeria bring financing, technical expertise, and investment capital while still securing our energy security agenda. Now, this opponent wants us to play away our future while we argue about the present. Now, allow me, we capture back our future and clear away their ideas of blasphemy. Now, they may say, now, they may say that monetizing cars will of potential revenue, which could strengthen our economy for decades to come. According to the global gas projection, 140 billion cubic meters of gas are flared yearly, which could power up sub-Saharan Africa. They may also say to claim that the global gas market is unstable. No, 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 no. Said no, 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 no. The global gas because gas is rising. The demand for natural gas is steadily increasing as countries tend to move away from coal and fuel, and they see natural gas as the cleanest bridge to fuel. Now, what does natural clearing of gas? What does it have to offer us? Damage, damage, and what? More damages. Now, the main gas causing complaining of gas is CO2. As we all know, as scientists, it's a major cause of global warming in Nigeria. What does flaring of gases have to do with economical waste, environmental impact, health hazard? So now, my audience, I came to reaffirm and to tell you that flaring of gases is just waste. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of funds, and waste of opportunities. Now, we say no to flaring of gases and yes to monetization of gases. Thank you, my audience.
SD, SD, yes. So we have to give the judges some time before so they can collate the results. In the meantime, I would like to hear from the audience. Two people to just tell me how that they have been so far. What you learned, your biggest takeaway. So, your biggest takeaway from today's event. Just two people. What's your biggest takeaway? Takeaway. Yeah, what have you enjoyed so far today? I'm not talking about the refreshment. No volunteers. I'll pick Rayman. My name is Ashifat Obedna. It's not relevant to the department. So my biggest takeaway is the fact that those that present the keynote speaker and I think the liaison officer, their slides were pretty explanatory. They had a lot of videos. It was very step friendly and it was very appealing to look at. So I really appreciate it for not being too much or too boring. Thank you.
Is there a round of applause for it?
So we'll come back to that later. Our chief judge wants to give some comments and feedback to the debaters.
Can you hear me now? Okay. So when it comes to when it comes to communication with other people, yeah, we always have the mindset of, oh, it's the word we have here in university is going to be the same outside, and it's not like that. So when it comes to the debate, right, I'm really glad that the girls did better than the boys. I'm not a hater. My point my main point is that what it doesn't really matter what you're talking about. Your goal is to be able to catch the audience. Again, be able to engage the audience. I'll tell you for a fact, yeah. When you go out there in the real world, when you want to get a job, right? People are not really going to look at what you have in here. It's your ability to interact with other people, to communicate, to engage. Because if they want to employ you, they're not employing you based on, oh, this person looks nice, this person has. Because nowadays people are working their ways to have A's in their uni, right? But it's the way you can be able to, how will I put it, to get their clients for them to seal a deal. If someone is giving you a deal and you're like shaking and you're just, I remember when this guy came, it's not like he didn't know what to say, but you see that fear. So when you're in school, don't just study how to read, how to cram. I did that too in school, but study how to communicate. It really helps a lot, right? Even if you throw a question to me now, I'm not into petroleum engineering, but I can tell you for a fact there are things I might say that might convince you to think I know something of that. Trust me, I'm blind. I don't know anything. But yeah. So really work on your communication skills, right? It doesn't really matter what you have up here. Yeah. If I you see the way I'm talking now, it looks like I know what I'm saying, right? Trust me, I don't have anything up here. But if you know what you're doing, that will really help you in a long way. You feel me? You need to know how to market. You need to know how to put yourself together. Sometimes just look at yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself. You get practice all of this. Don't just be expecting that your certificate will get you there. It might do that, but it might not really secure everything you need. You understand? And be really confident. This guy too, he was confident, but not to make you sound weird, but he was sounding like a preacher, like someone that how will I put it? I'm not convinced by what you're saying. Your ideas sound right, but I'm not into petroleum engineering. If I was to be walking on the road and you stopped me and you're telling me what you told, I would feel like you probably had the worst nightmare and you're trying to come and tell me how you feel. You understand? Doesn't mean what he's saying is not right, but you need to be able to catch the audience. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Right? That's why just because how I put it, I was also in school, right? I used to be part of those people that if I come into the class, I'm going to the back. You will never see me. What am I looking for? Right? But along the line, when I finished my school, I didn't rush to enter uni. Yeah. I stayed at home for a bit. I got to work first before entering uni. Then I realized your communication really matters. um I got my first job in an airport, right? And that was when I knew that forget what you have in school. I didn't have a school degree yet, but the job I got just because of how I looked, how I was able to talk, it didn't really matter what I had in my certificate. I was able to convince them, and especially people that are into petroleum and whatever you want to pursue in life. Yeah, your goal is to be able to how like put it, to convince the person well enough that you know what you are doing. If you see when she came up, she was really calm. You could tell that she was not even trying to brag. She knew what she was doing. It's not even about feistiness or tension. You just really know what you're doing, and that's just all I had to share. I'm not into petroleum engineer. I would have loved to judge. I'd have given the girls their gift and they should go home. Maybe the boys can cry, but that's okay. For the sake of love, I'll judge accordingly and I'll leave it for them to give you guys the award. But yeah,
Thank you so much, guys. Please don't take it to heart. She just gave you some really real life, straight to the point, what you get at the office. Are we together, guys? Thank you so much, Miss River. Um, please, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, sorry, Rodiant. So don't take it to heart and take it to mind. Do you understand? Don't take it to heart. Don't be emotional about what she said, but be logical about what she said. Um, it took me 5 years to learn how to communicate to people. Communication is not just what you say, it's what people receive from you. Communication as a communication specialist is what you did not say. That's what people would term as what you said. And it's not your fault, it's just natural. And there's something called jurisdictionality in communications. So if we're creating an advert right now, one house guys, please, if we're creating an advert right now, just to buttress on what uh, Chief Judge said. I'm sorry, host, I'm sorry, my colleagues. She said, if we have to an advert from Milo, Milo is a sports brand, is a beverage brand, right? And it's always for sports. And then you go to shoot in the north, would the girls playing basketball wear short knickers and basketball jumper shirts? No, they will wear their hijab and trousers and Adidas shoes and still play basketball because to respect region. But if you bring that same concept and idea to shoot in Lagos, you would lose your audience. So like I just said, you have to consider jurisdiction before you communicate, right? And that's what I said. It's not I know the thing. Can tell you I can do this thing, and this is the process to getting it done. No employer wants to employ anyone who cannot confidently defend their ideas. Logical or stupid, defend it. You go to a restaurant and the chef tells you, man, I'm not sure about this food, will you eat it? Because if you eat that food, you will stool all day or all week, or even land yourself on the hospital bed. So I said again, like she said, take heed from mind and not heart. Because the emotion that you pour on this will either lead you or destroy you. So this is what the real workspace will do for you. He wants you to be able to articulate your ideas. Even if you're lying to us, lie with your full chest. SP, I'm not feeling the energy really. I'm not really feeling the energy. SP, can we give a round of applause again for our judges? All right, so just see the process of collating the results. It should be announced in due time. So just a tip of the ice. The winning team are going home with a sum of 100,000 naira, 40 of chloride and gas pipe. So please, can you uh, like it's just 100,000 naira, and the second place will go with a sum of 70,000 naira. Sorry, that was a mistake. It's not 70,000, 75,000 naira. Also, of chloride and gas pipe. And then there also be a prize for the best speaker as well. So back to the previous icebreaker. Can someone else just volunteer your major takeaway for today's session? A guy, I want a lady now. Like,
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peace, 200 level. Actually, I take away for today in the section of how to position yourself to thrive in the industry, and I jotted some things down actually. So, I learned that you need to be versatile. Yes, that even while you are in this industry, you need to be versatile. And that one is the ability to turn your technical insights into skill. Yes, so don't just have to be technical all the time, and then you have to learn skills also. I also learned that okay, you learn to develop good communication skills, just like the way you said, don't quite long. You learn to develop a good communication skill. Another ability to work in team. You should develop that also, and research skill. Yes. Another one that I guess it was the one that said it, that we should seek mentorship when we and we should build competence. So thank you very much.
yes, very well said. I'm happy you learned a lot. Versatile mentorship. You put by it. So our results are in. So hand over the mic to the judges.
they will take over for you. Hi everyone. Yeah, good afternoon. I hope you're all enjoying ourselves. Yeah, all right. So to move to the results of the debate, we have two speakers from 200 level and two from 200 level. First, I'll just um, give you the criteria that we use for our evaluation. So the relevance of the argument that we're putting forward, their use of evidence and examples. So what did they cite? What did they make a reference to? Then if logical reasoning and analysis was evident in their speech. So that's all under the content and their argument. Then also organization and clarity. So when they were speaking, was there a clear structure? Was there a flow to how they spoke? Then did they stay on topic and did they stay on time? Then we have delivery and persuasion, where we looked at their clarity and their confidence. So the clarity is the voicing. Could we hear them well? Did they articulate well? And the confidence talks about the demeanor in which they spoke. Were they confident in their speaking? Then we also looked at their persuasiveness rather, and impact. So did they speak in a manner that was convincing, and were they able to move the audience that were listening and also the judges? So to final results. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was a very tight one. So I'll start with the people who spoke first. We started with the 300 level. So I will not be giving an individual evaluation. I'll just give an evaluation for the 300 level and an evaluation for the 200 level. So for the 300 level, so when I'm saying this now, I mean the combined evaluation of a 100%, they had 56. Can we give them a round of applause? All right. Then for the 200 level of the 100%, they had 55.25. All right. Okay. That gives us an insight to what the winner of the debate is, right? The winner is the 300 level. Right. So we also have an evaluation also for, please, I need the audience. Thank you. Oh, the best speaker is. Okay, so our best speaker is from the 200 level. Yeah. Yeah, can I have your name? I don't know your name. Ikem Chiamaka. Alright, so Ikem Chiamaka. Did I pronounce it well? Yeah, so, yeah, so Chiamaka was the best speaker. Okay, and for her, I would just like to show what the evaluation was for her. So for the relevance of our arguments out of 20, she had 15. For our use of evidence and examples, Out of 10, she had 6. For logical reason and analysis, out of 10, she had 8. For clear structure and flow, out of 10, she had 9. And staying on topic and staying in time, out of 10, she had 10. For speaking clarity and her confidence, out of 8, she had 8. And for persuasiveness and the impact why she spoke, out of 7, she had a 5. Let's give her a round of applause. So, Vicky, congratulations, and congratulations to the 300 level. Okay, can the best speaker come up here? Give a round of applause.
So, we have a Proline and that's why we're handing over this yeah, to the best speaker chapter. SB, one house, please. One house. SB, there's some almost rounding off for that of the person. I hope we thoroughly enjoyed this session. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed today's session. So we'll be having a Kahoot quiz very soon. Um, we have a lot of prizes to be won. One house, please, one house. So we're trying to set it up. Hello? Just finally, sir, leaving to participate. Thank you. So just log into menti.com, menti.com. Make sure you have a very strong internet connection. One strong network, just connect to someone's Wi-Fi. So you won't get stories attached. Strong speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy, basically. Alright, so the gate code is 76195248. One house, please, one house. So log into menti.com and enter the gate code. So the code is 76195248. Log into menti.com. You can also start with that code. I'm just going to give you 1 minute. You are short of time. You have to shift it and move. Those weeks there. We have 27 players. The code is there 76195248. We currently have 32 players. I'm just going to give you 2 minutes to join the game. 2 minutes. 38 players, 35 players currently. 7619524 Um, 7619524 Please let's maintain tempo, please. We currently have 40 players on the game. 45. Okay. So I'll do a countdown of 1 to 10, and then we can. 7619524. 30 seconds to go. You should not join. Kindly join me now. I'm about to start. So for those of you that were not paying attention, I'm sorry. Um, okay, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's no time, please. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Good. You can start question 1. Speed and accuracy. Polar energy resources is primarily engaged in which segment of the oil and gas industry? Servicing, downstream, midstream, upstream. Okay, we have 27 correct answers. So let's see the leader of